What is up, YouTube and the World Wide Web? I hope y'all are having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is. I hope y'all are having a great and blessed day. Today, I wanted to take y'all through what my daily caloric intake and macronutrient breakdown was on this little cut that I've been on for the last 3 months. So without further ado, let's get right into the food that I have been eating. As far as the macronutrients and the calories go, I'll make for sure to overlay that on the video going throughout so that y'all can keep track with what exactly I'm eating and what the breakdowns are for each meal. Starting with the first meal of the day, breakfast. Probably the most important meal of the day in my opinion, and honestly my favorite meal of the day. So what I use for my breakfast in the morning is just a simple bowl of oatmeal, but doctored up in a couple different ways. The main component I like to use is this Kodiak Cakes brand protein packed oatmeal. This stuff has a lot of protein in it, and it helps me reach that macronutrient goal that I have for myself in grams of protein. Now, what I like to do is I use two packages of these every morning. I like to add in a half cup of milk to cook the oatmeal with, and then after that's cooked, I'll add in about a half a cup of blueberries, and then I'll top it all off with this sugar-free maple syrup. Let me tell you guys, this stuff is a lifesaver. This makes this whole meal, it honestly makes it a whole lot more enjoyable for me, and makes it a lot more edible. And this stuff has basically no calories in it and no carbs, nothing like that. So if you need something extra, something to make your breakfast a little bit more edible, more sweet, go pick yourself up some sugar-free maple syrup. It is literally a life changer. Moving into the second meal of the day, my lunch, the meal I have for 6 of the 7 lunches out of the day, something that is very bodybuilder-esque that you see a lot of in typical diets and people wanting to lose some weight that are aspiring or professional, whatever level of bodybuilder they might be, you will probably see something similar to this. Now, what exactly is this, you might ask? It is 96.4 lean ground beef and rice. Ground beef and rice. Can't get much simpler than that. So I like to break it down. I have 12 ounces of 96.4 lean ground beef, and then I have a half a cup of rice. So these measurements are raw measurements. I like to use that. I can be a little more consistent and accurate with the raw measurements as opposed to the cooked weight of the food. So nothing too special. This rice and this ground beef are made by my mom. She's a amazing cook. Thank you, mother. And I couldn't do this without her. I can't cook like she does, just to be honest. So she makes this great Spanish rice that is basically the same as white rice, but it just has a lot more taste because she's really good with seasoning that kind of stuff. So, like I said, half a cup of rice, and then the 12 ounces of ground beef, same thing, pretty plain. It has some seasoning in it as well. The one liberty that I did take to make this a little bit more edible was I asked her to start putting in a little bit of cheese in my ground beef. Not a lot, not something that's going to spike up my fat or my protein intake for the day. Just a little bit to give it a little bit more taste and to keep it well over the course of 3 days or so in the refrigerator. So one more time, 12 ounces of 96.4 lean ground beef and a half a cup of rice. That's the lunch for 6 out of the 7 days of the week. For the third meal of the day, what I consider my pre-workout meal, honestly, I don't even know if you can consider this a meal for as little food as it is, but is what I eat every day before my workouts, and that is baby red potatoes. Every day in this container, there's going to be 339 grams, once again, raw weight of baby red potatoes that are baked in the oven with a little bit of seasoning and just a little bit of olive oil. Not too much, nothing to go crazy with fats or anything like that, but just a little bit. And I have this just to add a little bit of fuel to my training sessions, to get a little bit more carbs in my system so that I am able to put in the best effort I can every day at the gym, train hard and really push calories to the muscles that I want to build. So, like I said, I don't even know if you can really consider this a meal, but it is, like I said, what I eat every day before I hit the gym in the evenings. So for the last and final meal, my post-workout meal, I have is going to be a little bit heavier in the volume as opposed to what my pre-workout meal is, but that is only because this meal is very high in protein. So I have two things that I do. I have another 12 ounces of 96.4 lean ground beef, and then I have a protein shake that is made with a scoop of Bare Performance Nutrition whey protein and a cup of milk. Shake that up, and then I got my protein shake. Let me say though, Bare Performance Nutrition, if you need any products, pre-workouts, pump enhancers, greens, reds, focus products, anything you can think of, go to their website, bareperformancenutrition.com. This isn't a paid anything, this is just my honest opinion. I've been using their products for a while. Their stuff is amazing. I get the fruity cereal and the Nutter Bar Blast flavors of protein, and they're literally the best proteins I've ever had. It literally tastes like the fruity cereal tastes like you're drinking Fruity Pebbles cereal, honestly, and the Nutter Bar Blast tastes like you're drinking a Butterfinger. And I mean, who doesn't like those things? Like, come on now. So, highly recommend them if you're looking for some new products to try out. Go to their website, get you some stuff. Let me know how you like it as well. I would recommend this to anybody and everybody. I also like to add in a green supplement for my daily intake of food. As you can see, I'm lacking vegetables in my diet. Now, to be honest, I don't have any vegetables in my diet. I do try to get my fruit in with the breakfast, but because I don't have any vegetables, I'm not a big fan of them. I'm not saying you shouldn't have vegetables, because you definitely should, and I need to work on that, I know. But I do try to get a green supplement in. I like to use a green capsules product from Jacked Factory. They have a great greens product. It has a lot of great ingredients in it. You take 4 of these capsules a day and it's your serving of greens, basically. So I highly recommend this if you're not big on the taste of a greens product or mixing a powder in with water and then drinking it. If you're not big on that kind of taste, definitely recommend something like this for you. Jacked Factory, once again, is the website for that. And then I also try to get in as much water. I don't put a limit on how much water I drink. I just try to drink as many of these Hydro Flask container things that I have. I just fill it up probably 3, 4, 5 times a day and just try to drink just as much water as I can, just to stay hydrated throughout the day and keeping my body running as well as it can. So there you have it, there you go. That is what I have been eating on this cut for the last 3 months or so, just to lose a little bit of body fat and get ready for this lean bulk phase for 2021 that I'm going to be embarking on. If y'all have any questions as to what I'm doing or how I do it or anything of that nature, feel free to leave a comment. I'll definitely be answering any of those comments that are put down there, responding to everybody. And if you like this video, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button, give me a like, and subscribe for more content. That would be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is. Hope y'all have a great day, and y'all have a good one, all right?